Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Stone Fox Media. Nintendo, what happened? Nintendo! Why would you do this? How can you have 55,000 sales? 55,000 in the United States. We buy more games and shit than anybody else out here. So how the fuck did it come to this? I'll tell you how it came to this. They chose to come out with a system without any fucking games. So why the hell would you come out with a system with no fucking games? PlayStation said, I got an idea. Let's have a conference in freaking February and let's show off games and shit. You know, stuff you play with when you buy the system. For some reason, Nintendo said, let's show you some games and shit, but let's not let you have the games for like another year until this after the system came out. What did they think we were going to do with the system? We buy the system, we sit it right there, and we stare at it. See, that's kind of what happened to me. See, I'm a little pissed off. So all you people that's thinking I'm like, oh, he's just another, Nintendo troll out here hating on freaking, Nintendo and all their awesomeness. No, I gave him a shot. I bought the damn system. Okay, I got another one of my videos. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna link it at the bottom of this video, and you can see I bought the motherfucking system. I had it, the Mario Land and the freaking Call of Duty, and it was all fucked up, and you couldn't have as many players, and there wasn't as many people online because everybody want to make dumbass shit. What the fuck, man? I'm so pissed off right now. Okay, I'm sad for Nintendo. I grew up playing Nintendo. We all blew the cartridges. We all did all the cool shit. And we all said, oh, Nintendo's awesome. It's always been awesome. Even Nintendo 64. Who remember coding that? You know you played it. I don't give a damn who you are. But anywho, when you have 55,000 sales last month or this month or whatever the fuck, that's a problem. And people are saying, okay, well, even if they do a price cut, the system's still not going to sell. Why isn't it going to sell? Because they burned the consumer. They burned us, man. They burned us like an STD. They burned us. Why do you want to burn us, Nintendo? It's like I buy a bag of chips, and there's only one chip in the bag. And they say, why aren't people buying any more of these chips? I mean, we're so awesome, we can just give them one fucking chip, and that's supposed to be good enough to fucking make them happy. They're going to drop a system with like 3 fucking games. Crappy ass fucking games. Zombie U, I don't want to die one time and go find my dead self and kill myself and take all my shit. That's fucked up. That makes people psychologically crazy. I mean, that's a problem for me. I gave him a chance. I could only play Mario for so long. How fucking long do we have to fucking save this damn princess? Damn, bitch. Get some bodyguards. Hire some motherfuckers. Something. Don't just fucking save the same bitch every fucking time. Why she keep getting kidnapped? What the fuck is wrong with her? Learn some karate or some shit. Mr. Miyagi, teach her some shit. Something. Don't just have her saving the same bitch. Okay, so they're gonna drop another freaking Zelda on freaking Nintendo DS and all this other good shit. That's all good and well. Why is the DS and shit outselling the fucking new console that just came out? That's supposed to be next generation. We all know that's not next generation. Okay? It's not. You can say what you want to say, but it's not. It plays HD. They ain't got no fucking games. How you supposed to fucking know? The damn thing don't even play DVDs. We don't need to have a DVD player because, it saves money on cost. The system is $350 fucking dollars and you can't even play a fucking DVD. Nothing. Cannot read disc. I thought I was crazy. I was like, oh hell no, I put this shit in my room. My wife would play this stupid ass Mario, and then she's like, well, let's pop in a DVD or whatever. She got some favorite fucking movie she want to watch, and she pop in her little show, her Twilight series stuff, and she just watches it and enjoys it. She popped it in and just cannot read disc. And I'm like, maybe it's broken. I look up online. What the fuck is on there? I'm sorry, we put it on there because we feel like you didn't need it. Everybody already have a Blu-ray player or a DVD player. That don't fucking mean I don't want one. That don't fucking mean I want one. People don't use CDs in their cars anymore, but they still want the fucking thing in there. Right or wrong. It's in there. You know it's fucking in there. If it didn't come up with one, you feel like you're getting gypped. I bought this car. It's got only MP3 only. Well, where's the CD player? Just because I don't need one doesn't mean I don't want one. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't like getting screwed up or whatever. They got no third-party support. That sucks. Sucks balls. Everybody says a waste of our time to make stuff for the Wii U. And Nintendo was like, oh man, we'll be just fine. They got big money. They ain't broke. So, I mean, they're not exactly, Nintendo ain't exactly on food stamps. Okay? So, I can understand why they'll still be here. They'll probably come up with something better. And then, you know what really pissed me off? The April Fool's joke. That damn dude coming out here saying, oh yeah, man, we gonna add on this other extra box that does all this extra cool stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, April Fool's. That's not funny. Bitch, you probably should make the motherfucker. You probably should make it. Make some more advanced shit, some more advanced graphics in it. Add a little extension thing on there. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Second CD, anyone? I'm just saying, add on some shit. That's all I'm fucking asking you to do. Nintendo is kind of falling off. They kind of think that we were just gonna buy the system, be happy with it, and no one's gonna fucking do anything about it. No one's gonna bitch. Everyone's gonna be happy with the next Zelda they're gonna drop or the next whatever. Stop making the same games. Please, please stop making the same games. Why? I'm sick and tired of the same games. Make some new games. Make some new shit. Come up with some new stuff. Innovate. Don't just say, oh, we caught up to the last generation. This is next generation. How the fuck did you catch up to the current generation? That's like saying, we just came out with a hybrid. Hybrids have been out for a couple years now. Yeah, but this is next generation hybrid. It gets 1 more mile per gallon. Who gives a fuck? It's already out. Make some new shit, Nintendo. The tablet's cool, but that little cool thing on the April Fool's joke where they had like 4 tablets that could connect to it, that seemed like something people really wanted. And then you made a joke out of it like, we don't fucking need it. Well, fuck you, Nintendo. I'm sorry. Fuck you. Fuck your plumber. You ain't gonna get Destiny. You ain't gonna get none damn cool games. Or you gonna get some died-down versions of the games. And I know people are gonna say, oh man, why you hating on Nintendo like that? Because they deserve it. There's nothing wrong with calling people out on their bullshit when they're full of fucking shit. Okay? If someone fucks you, you have a right to say, why the fuck are you fucking me? And you're wrong if you don't comment on it. If you just like everything they do, no matter what, they're never gonna fucking stop. Apple kind of felt like that when they're like, oh man, we're hot shit. We can always do whatever the fuck we want to do. Until people start getting on these bigger phones and they're like, maybe we should make a bigger phone because maybe people don't want to fucking type with their fucking tiny fingers like fucking T-Rexes and shit. Maybe you should come and keep up with the rest of us. That's all I'm fucking asking you to do. So y'all can love Nintendo all you want. I like Nintendo. I think they still got hope. But I think they need to get off their ass and stop playing games with people thinking that they're hot shit. Because they are beatable. Okay? You will not be here because we got burned with the Wii. Burned. And burned with the Wii U. The Wii was like, oh yeah, everybody got this motion controller. Ooh, fad. Play this stupid game. But eventually people got bored with it. And they just sat on the shelf collecting dust because they had no damn games. Don't you think you should have came out with the games before you dropped the new system? I have never heard of that before where someone says, you know, I'm going to drop games a year later. And people are like, oh man, a lot of systems, they all start up with a few game titles and then they build up over time. I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. But here's the problem. When you come out with 3 games and remake some games that already been out a year ago and then say, okay, cool, we got the newest, hottest shit. We came out with 6. No, you fucking did not come out with 6, 7 games. No, you did not. You busted out 3 new games and remakes of old games that we already fucking beat a year ago. Make more games. You have to care about the games. You can't just make Ninja Bread Toaster Man and think we're going to walk around with a piece of toast with a ninja sword doing shit. It's not good enough. Step your game up, Nintendo. Step your game up.